All right, good day. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is a level 2, level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate, sitting up on a block or some blankets, and that'll make it easier for you to find a lengthy, tall spine in your cross-legged position. Palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, let your shoulders broaden. Allow the lips to gently touch and start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. And whenever you're ready, Ujjayi breath, ocean's breathing. Three Oms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed. Hands together in prayer in front of the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification. Purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavashtan, Sarvavashtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And chin back toward the chest. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine, extending legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting and turning your toes toward each other, and then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. And center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. So this is your non-dominant crossing of the legs. Inhale, arms up high and extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay twisting to the right. Right arm overhead. Tilt toward the left side for the side stretch. Come back up. Right hand to cross over to draw to the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round forward. Stay in the forward fold, and then with your hands, pull the tops of the knees toward each other to feel a sense of broadening through the entire back. Release with eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, round it forward. Let's take it 3 times, up and down. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, roll it forward and down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, take it into forward fold. Stay there. If you have the range, touch your fingertips to the floor, maybe even your forearms. If not, just hover in space. Do the best you can. Inhale, take it back up to vertical, keeping your eagle arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, twist to your left. Inhale, back to center, releasing your eagle arms. Right hand to grab the left elbow, left hand to pull against your right elbow. Then reach your right hand forward, up and back, and with your left hand, pull the right elbow back, lift the chest, maybe the sense of a slight back bend. Come back to neutral. Reach both arms up toward the sky, take the hands into a fist. And then reach your arms out, and then as you bend the elbows, touch your knuckles behind you toward each other, and then on the inhale, lift the elbows up. Draw the knuckles toward each other, the fists. Inhale, lift. One more time. Draw the fists toward each other. Inhale, lift. Stay here, and then rotate your arms forward, up and back, and then the fists forward, down, as far back as you can. 3 times. Inhale, roll the fists forward, up and back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, forward, up and back. Exhale, forward and down. And then take it back to center. Raise the arms up high, extend. Exhale, twist to your left. Stay in that twist. Raise your left arm overhead and side bending toward the right. Take it back up to vertical. Left arm crossing over. Left hand to grab the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll forward. And once you have that forward fold, hands pulling against the tops of the knees to feel the spread of the entire back. Inhale, come up with eagle arms. On the inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, take it forward. Roll it up and down 3 times. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, take it forward. One more time. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, take it forward. Stay forward folding. So hovering in space, touch your hands down or touch your forearms if you have that range. Begin to take it back up to vertical once again. Keeping your eagle arms. Twist to your left. Press your left arm against your right. Back to center. Twist to the right. Back to center. Releasing your eagle arms. Left hand to the right shoulder. Right hand to your left elbow and gently pulling here, stretching your left shoulder. Then reach forward, up and back. Right hand to press against your left elbow. Lift the sternum up, gently tilting up as well for a slight back bend. Come back to neutral. As you raise the arms up, take the hands into a fist. And then as you reach your arms to the side, down, and then touch your knuckles toward each other. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, touch the knuckles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. This time, lift, stay here, and then rotate your fists forward, up and back, and then forward and down, Forward, up and back. Forward and down. Forward, up and back. Forward and down. Forward again, and then raise the arms up. Exhale, side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Then stay in the side stretch, left arm reaching toward the right hand corner of the room. Let the left shoulder descend just a little bit, getting into a stretch of the shoulder blade. Inhale, take it back to stack. Come back to vertical and bend your left elbow once again. Left elbow to the right knee 5 times. Inhale, lift. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, lift. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, lift. Elbow to knee. Lift. Elbow to knee. Lift. Re-extend the left arm. Switch sides. Left hand down. Right arm overhead. Side bend to your left. Keep the side stretch. Reach your right hand toward the left-hand corner of the room, and the right shoulder descends a little bit for the shoulder blade stretch. Take it back to stack. Come back to vertical, bending your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, take it back up. Elbow to knee. Back up for 2. Elbow to knee. Back up for 3. Elbow to knee. Back up to 4. One more. Elbow to knee. Back up to 5. Re-extend the right arm. Take it slightly behind you, rotating your hands outwardly. Hands slightly behind. Lift the chest. Gaze upwards for a back bend. Let the front of the chest, your collarbone, spread into a back bend. Come back to neutral. Extending the legs forward. Arms up high. Exhale. Forward fold. Now, once you grab your feet, ankles or your shins, you're going to go into easy forward fold. And then inhale, release just a little bit. Exhale, deepen a little bit more. We'll take one more. Inhale, release a little bit. Exhale, deepen even more, and we'll hold it here for a few breaths. Inhale, start to release. Draw the right heel in, left heel back for reverse letter S. Walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Bow forward even more. Inhale, all the way back up. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist. Back to center. Right palm to the floor. Lift up onto the shins. Left arm up and across the collarbone. Back in space. Back bending. Heart opener. Raise your left arm up over the left ear. Side stretch. Square back to center. Draw the feet down. Swing the left leg forward. Grab hold of the left foot and extend Crown Chasana. Make sure you're looking for a lengthy, tall spine, so you might want to feel like you're lifting your sternum, gently looking up. And then let's twist. Right hand to grab the outside the left heel, left arm reaching back to twist. Release, come back to center. Bend your left knee. Let's take a leg cradle. And then keep your left arm underneath your left leg. Shift back toward the sacrum. Grab the outer right leg and extend the right leg fully. And then start to release. Draw the right heel back in. Swing the left leg back. And let's take an early pigeon movement here. Hands to either side. Lift the sternum, your torso up. On the exhale, start to roll forward. Inhale, roll it back up to vertical. Exhale, roll it forward. Roll it up to vertical. One more time. Exhale, roll it forward. Inhale, roll it back up, stay here. Maybe even walking your hands slightly further back, broadening your shoulders, taking a mid and upper back bend, gently looking up. Come back to neutral. Walk your hands forward, tuck your left toes under. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Stepping, you rise forward. Warrior one, arms up high and extend. Exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Right arm to top of the right leg to modify, or the right hand to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Inhale, come up, reverse. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse, triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full extension of your arms to Bhujangasana if you have it. And lower all the way down. Child's pose, seat toward the heels, and fold. Lift it back up, down dog. Step the left foot forward to a yogic squat, right foot forward. Turn your toes out, heels keep down, hands together in prayer. And then pressing your elbows into your inner thighs back into your elbows. Let the seat draw closer toward the floor as you lean back. So it's an active yogic squat. And begin to release. Take the seat back down. This time, draw the left heel in, right heel back, creating a letter S this time. Walk your hands over to left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and bow forward about halfway. And take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, release a little bit. Exhale, deepen the twist. Bow forward even more. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Keep the legs, counter twist to the right. Back to center. Left hand grounds to the floor. Lift the seat. Raise your right arm up and across the collarbone, back in space. Heart opener, back bend. Raise your right arm up over the right ear, side stretch. Then take the seat back down, square back to center. Swing the right leg forward, square up your feet as well. Kranchasana, grab your right foot and extend. And again, if you tend to round the spine, think about lifting your sternum, leaning the head back a little bit, and think of a neutral spine at a slight angle. Twisting, left hand to grab the outer right heel. Reach your right arm back to twist. Square back, leg cradle, bend your right knee, thread the arms underneath your right shin, and make sure you flex your right foot to protect the ankle joint and the knee joint of the right leg. All right, and then keeping your right arm underneath your right leg, climb the leg as high as you can, and then shift back toward the sacrum, grab the left leg, and extend the left leg forward and up, balancing on the sacrum. Start to release. Bend your left knee. Swing the right leg all the way back for an early pigeon, so adjust accordingly. Hands to support. Lengthen the spine. On the exhale, round forward, up and down 3 times. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, roll it up. Round it forward. Inhale, roll up and stay here. And maybe even walking your hands slightly back. Lift the sternum up. Gaze up. And start to release. Adjusting your hands forward. Tuck the right toes under. Inhale, raise your left leg up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Step in, your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Modifying, elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, back up, reverse. Triangle. Hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse, triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot back, plank. Inhale, 1 breath, exhale all the way down, 3 progressive cobras. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have it, Bhujangasana. And release all the way down. Child's pose, seat toward the heels and fold. Down dog. Step the right foot forward, outside the right hand, left foot forward, outside the left hand. Yogic squat. And once you set up, press your elbows into your knees, knees back into your elbows. Let the seat draw down a little bit, lift the chest and lean back. Hands to the floor, lift the seat, separating your feet about mat's width, and let's sway out your hips side to side. Good. Come back to center. Left hand to the middle, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee. Keep the right leg extended. Raise your right arm up and back. Half bind. Now, if you're comfortable with lengthening out both legs, you can lengthen out both legs and twist. Take the gaze to the floor. Bend both knees. Thread the left arm underneath your left leg for the full bind. Once you have your full bind, again, you can make a choice. Keeping both knees bent, lengthening out just your right leg, or lengthening out both legs, and then continue to rotate to the right and look up toward the sky. Bird of Paradise. Take the gaze to the floor. Walk your right foot in towards center. Then as you bend your right knee, shift the weight to your right foot. Pick up the left. So stand up as tall as you can and find your balance. Once you have your balance, either keep your left knee bent or extend the left leg fully. Stay on this right leg, releasing your binds. Either yogic toe lock or hand to heel. and extend out. Keep whatever that extension is into a forward fold, a tabletop. Take the torso to parallel the floor. Airplane Warrior 3, release your left heel. Draw it back behind you. Bind the right hand to left foot. Then open up the knee to left side. Open up the arm to left side like an airplane. So Airplane Warrior 3. Release to step it back. Warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse Warrior. Extended side angle. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. You can stay here in the half bind or take the full bind. Right arm underneath you. If you have the half bind, keep the half bind. If you have the full bind, keep the full bind if you can. We're going to lengthen the front leg into a bound triangle. If you have a bound half moon, you're going to work on the bound half moon. If you don't have the bound half moon, right hand to the floor and shift forward into the balance. So if you're taking the bound half moon, shift the weight forward to stand on the right leg and reach your left heel back in balance. Begin to break. Step it back. Release your binds. Inhale. Come up. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Hands to the floor. Right foot. Stepping back plank. Inhale one breath. Exhale. Lower all the way down to the belly. Set up the torso for your Sphinx. Forearms come down. Grab opposite elbows and then realign your forearms. Shift to your left side as you take the right leg into a frog leg. Now, if you have more flexibility and want to extend the right leg fully to take the legs 90 degrees, you can do that. Then once you set up your legs, square the torso back. Press your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor, coming into your proper Sphinx. Then turn your left arm in, 45 degrees, bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand, grab the foot, and kick back. If you have a deeper back bend and want to go higher, take the right hand down, lift up, ground the palm, lift up higher, and kick back. Release, universal bind. You're going to take the hands to the floor. Walk your left hand a little bit wider, left hand further forward. Thread the right arm underneath, right shoulder, right cheek, maybe not to the floor yet. You're going to stay hovering for a little bit. So you're on the outer right arm. Reach your left arm forward, flip the palm to face up, bend your left elbow. Then the right hand binds with your left. And once you have this bind here, chin towards the shoulder or to the floor. This is your universal bind. And beginning to release your binds. Walk your hands back in. Swing the right leg back. Walk your hands back into child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Down dog. Step the right foot forward, outside the right hand, left foot forward, outside the left hand. Keep your feet wide, about mat width. Right hand come to center, creating a tripod. Bend your right knee, raise your left arm up to twist. Left hand behind you, half bind. Then take the gaze to the floor, bend both knees. Thread the right arm underneath and behind you for the bind. Once you have your bind, you can take the option of keeping both knees bent, lengthen out just your left leg, or lengthen out both legs and look upwards toward the sky on the left side. Take the gaze to the floor again, bend both knees. Bird of paradise, walk your left foot in towards center. Standing on the left foot, pick up your right foot. Connect with the balance here. If you don't have the full bind for bird of paradise, you can keep it in a half bind, right? And then if you can fully extend the right leg out, take it. Then start to release your binds of the arms, right hand to right big toe or hand to heel, and extend up. Fold it forward halfway to a tabletop. Airplane Warrior 3, release your right leg back behind you to bind to the left hand. Then, taking your torso to parallel the floor, that's your Warrior 3. Right knee, right arm out to right side is your airplane. Then start to release, just step it back into Warrior 1. Open it up, Warrior 2, reverse Warrior, side angle. Right arm forward for extended side angle. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Stay here in the half bind or thread the left arm underneath for the full bind. So as we go into triangle, you can stay with the half bind or keep the bind, the full bind, and lengthen out the left leg for the fully bound triangle. And then coming into half moon, you can keep your bind or you can release your binds for a regular half moon. So start to bend your left knee, step the right foot forward. As you shift forward to balance on the left leg, right leg goes back. Begin to break, step it back, releasing your binds. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back, plank. And then lower all the way down to the belly. Setting up for Sphinx. With your left knee out to side with a frog leg, which is 90 degrees, foot flexed. Or if you took the extended full leg position, go ahead and take the full leg. So your legs are roughly 90 degrees. Then you want to reset your arms for Sphinx and then pressing your belly, lower ribs to your floor, lifting your chest. Then turn your right forearm in 45 degrees. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand to bind. If you're going deeper, release your binds. Support with your left hand. Come onto your right hand. Then reach back and bind once again as you twist. All right, start to release. Everyone lift your torso up, universal binds. You're going to then walk your right hand slightly further forward. Thread the left arm underneath as you then take your left outer arm, left shoulder toward the floor. You're going to stay hovering with your head, right? Reach your right arm forward, flip the palm to face up, bend your right elbow. So the palm should be facing back behind you. With your left hand, with the left palm facing up, right? Take the bind, and there's your universal bind. And then once you have your bind, the chin toward the left shoulder or toward the floor if you can. All right, so the right palm facing up and back. All right palm facing up and back. Left palm makes contact with the right, and this is your universal bind. All righty, starting to release. Walk your hands back in. Swing the left leg back, and then make your way to child's pose. And then down dog. So from down dog, we'll take 3 hops. In your 3 hops, if you can make it into a handstand, go ahead and take it. So if you want to walk it in a little bit before you hop, or if you want to take it from down dog into your hop, your choice. So go ahead, you have 3 hops. If you have a handstand, take it. Standing forward bend. So hop your feet forward into standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up chair. Hands together in prayer, twisting to the right, hook the left arm to the outer right knee. Once you have your hands placed together in prayer, check that your knees and your feet are lined up, and then deepen your twist. You may stay here in a twisted chair. You can expand the arms, half bind. If you have a full bind, take the full bind. If you prefer to take the arm balance of side crow, then over to the right side and balance. When you're ready, step the feet back. Everyone, make your way back to center, arms up chair. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, chair, tree pose. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Sole the right foot in your left leg. Arms up and out. Once you get here, any additional variations you like, stay in basic tree. Wrap the hands back behind you, heart opener. Side bend. Half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balances. For those of you who like to invert, you can go into tripod headstand here with a half lotus. Those of you feeling particularly strong, like to take handstands, maybe think about a half lotus into a handstand. All right, if you're ready to break, make your way back up to tree. Then step the right foot down, chair, and stay in this chair for a couple of breaths to let that right knee, right ankle reset for those of us who took a half lotus. And then dive forward, forward, fold. 3 deep breaths. All right, second side, bend the knees, take it up to chair. Hands together in prayer. Twist your left. Hook the right arm to outer left knee. Line up your arms. Check your knees and your feet. Stay here or expand the arms, half bind, or thread the right arm underneath for the full bind. That's your Pashasana, your noose pose. If you're taking side crow, over to your left. All right, when you're ready, step the feet back. Rise back up to chair. Exhale, dive forward. Bend the knees, come back up to chair, tree pose second side. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Arms up and out. And again, steady your tree here. Wrapping hands back behind you for the heart opener. Side bending left. If you're taking half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balances into your tripod headstand or handstand. Work on it again. Your tiptoe balance and a twist and a bind has definitely gotten stronger since the last time. It used to be that you still have to look forward to bind, right? So now you can kind of like do it all at once. That's great. All righty, let's break. Step the left foot down, chair, and then dive forward, forward fold. Let's take a few breaths here. All right, crow pose. If you want to take crow into tripod, or if you can do crow into a handstand, feel free. Or just take a regular crow, perfectly fine. Right? Or if you have a strong crow pose and you want to take some variations here, maybe you can shift to your left arm. Extend the right leg back for one-legged crow. And then maybe switch sides. If you can remain balancing, right? Shift to the right arm. Extend the left leg back. All right, when you're ready, walk back, jump back, Chaturanga, dog, down dog. Crescent moon, right leg up, stepping. Your right foot forward, left knee comes down. Take extra padding to your left knee if you need to. Lunge forward. Once you're set with the base, arms up, Venus Mudra. If you have additional variations, feel free to take anything you want. So for example, you can wrap the hands back behind you, heart opener. If you want a side bend, right arm, right leg, left arm overhead, or the hand to the floor, we can touch. You can go the opposite direction as well. If you're taking a mermaid, Binding. Left hand to outside the left foot, kicking the back. Right arm up and back is your mermaid. 1. Mermaid 2. Grab the inside of the foot. Slip the foot to your elbow crease and go there. All right, start to shift back into half split, and from half split, we'll work toward a full split. All right, once you take the half split, step the right foot down, move your right heel further forward, lunge forward again, and that is your deepening of your hip opening, preparations for your split. And of course, if you have the split already, go ahead and take whatever you want. If you're then shifting back again for a half split, and the next time we come forward, we're going to take the full split, or working toward the full split. So when you're ready, keep the right heel light as you glide the right heel further forward, left knee further back, right heel further forward, left knee further back. So gently make your way into your split. And then within your split, if you have additional variations, feel free to take. So for example, you can go into forward fold. You can twist to your left, side bend, and grab your foot. If you have your mermaid binds again, take your mermaid binds. I can take my king pigeon on my left shoulder in a split, but not in a crescent moon. I cannot do any of that on the right shoulder. All right, from here, in this split, we're going to work into Skandasana. So shift to your right, step the left foot down. Then when you're set, right hand, grab the left ankle, side bend over the right leg, reach your left arm overhead. So either reach forward or bind hand to foot if you have. And make your way back up. Keep the legs. Twist to your left by wrapping the right arm around the left knee. Stay here in the seated position or take Kundiasana 1 by lifting your seat, facing the back of the room, right arm to hook the outer left leg, shift, balance, and extend. All right, take the seat back down if you have the arm balance. Then come back to center, counter twist to the right. And again, stay here, or Kundiasana 2. Right heel draws in, hands to the floor. Left leg to the left arm, shoot it out to the side, and balance. All righty, take it back down. And then it should be the right leg forward. Lift the seat. And then we'll transition into reverse warrior. Chaturanga up dog, down dog. Left leg up for crescent moon. Left foot forward, right knee comes down. Once you set up the base, hips lunging forward, arms up. And then wrapping hands back behind you. If you have other options that you like, go ahead and work at whatever you want. If you want to go side bending, left arm, left leg, right arm overhead. And of course, if you can touch your left hand down, go ahead. Then switching directions, right hand to the floor, left arm overhead. Hand to foot binding for your mermaids. Grabbing outside the foot, left arm up. Mermaid 2, grab the inside the foot. As you draw that foot in, foot to your elbow crease, and then taking the bind. All right, start to release. Half split, or if you have a full split already and you want to go for it, take your time. Otherwise, take the preparation with me. So you want to line up the hips over your right knee, lengthen out the front leg, flex your foot, and then forward fold here. And especially for those of us who don't have an easy split, you're going to need lots of preparation, so take your time. So you're going to step the left foot back down, crawl the left foot slightly further forward so you can lunge a little bit deeper. So we're going to hips, hamstrings, hips, hamstrings. Shifting it back one more time into half split, so the next time we come forward, it will be toward the full split. All right, when you're ready, the left heel stays light on your mat, so you can glide the left heel forward, right knee back, left heel forward, right knee back, and gently make your way into your Hanumanasana, your split. And if you have your split, you have your options of a simple forward fold. Rotate to the right, side bend over the left leg. Take the bind if you have it. And then if you have other options like your mermaids, all right, let's start to transition to Skandasana. So from your split, roll to your left side so you can free up your right leg to step the foot down. All right, once you feel pretty steady, left hand to grab the right ankle, side bend over your left leg. Reach your right arm overhead, either just reaching to the front of the room or binding right hand to left foot. All right, starting to break. Make your way back up. Twist to the back of the room, to the right. So left arm wrapping against your right knee. Or taking Kundiyasana 1. Now in Kundiyasana 1, right, your legs could be regular Kundiyasana 1, or you can take the Kung Fu shape kick, right? Which means, right, so Kundiyasana 2, right leg over to your left side, left leg reaching back. The Kung Fu version is right heel draws in, left leg out to the side. Right? So rather than going this way, going this way. All right, let's break. Come back to your seat. And then counter twisting to your left. Stay here or Kundiyasana 2. Left heel comes in. Land the hands to the floor. Right leg to the right arm. Extend and bounce. All right, let's break. So it's the left leg forward, lift up, transitioning forward through reverse warrior. Chaturanga up dog, down dog. Left leg up for pigeon. Draw the left knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Set up your pose. Elongate. Once you're nice and level and properly set up, forearms down, or make pillows with the hands. If you have options in your pigeon, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, stay as you are. Options could be a forward fold and twisting in either directions. It could be coming back into your mermaid bind. So if you like to invert, headstand, forearm stand, handstand. If you have other options that you like, take whatever you want. This is your time. All right, start to roll back up, Marichyasana variation. So once you come up, take the left seat down, swing the right leg forward, and center your seat. So you have many options here. For those of you who are a little bit tighter in the hips, right, we're going to take the modified version. You're just going to intersect the right heel to the left ankle and sit on the outer left leg, outer left hip, and the right seat comes off the floor. So this is your modified position. If you have a lot of hip opening, and ankle stretch. And you want to take a half lotus first, left foot to your right hip crease, and then step the right foot down. You can take the half lotus variation. All right, left hand to the floor, right arm is up, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold forward. All right, so that's half lotus. This is modified. All right, the heel intersects the left ankle. If you have the bind, you can wrap the right arm around the right shin and then left hand back behind you. If you have the full bind, take it. If you have the half bind, take that. If you can take the half lotus in the full bind, work on that. So there are many different variations you can be working with here. And so for me, I'm not able to keep the half lotus and take the full bind. However, if I come to the modified version, the heel intersecting with the left ankle, then I have the extension to bind. Right? So there are multiple ways to work with this. Play with the one that works for you. All right, wherever you are, start to release. And then keeping a leg variation, you're going to twist to your left. Twist to your right. Left arm around the right knee, twisting to the right. Release, back to center, counter twist your left. Back to center. If you have the half lotus, undo the half lotus, then swing the right leg all the way back and through that pigeon. Walk it back to the down dog and take lots of movement side to side. All right, come back to stillness in the down dog. Second side, right leg up for pigeon. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor. Inch your left knee back, level in the hips, elongate through the spine. Once you're set up fully, then you can make your way forward. Forearms down or pillows with the hands. If you're taking your options, repeat what you did on the first side. If you did something that was already symmetrical, you can do something else, or just repeat once again. Right, so once again, if you are taking a forward fold with a twist, you can twist to the right by threading the left arm underneath the right. You can twist to the right. Sorry, twist to the left. If you're taking your mermaids, same hand, same foot, binding hand to foot, reach up and back. Mermaid 2, if you want to take Mermaid 2, inversions if you like. I ended up taking just a twist. I angled the torso to the right, left arm reaching forward and tractioning my left fingertips to the floor so that I can get a nice left side stretch and as I curve to the right. Then you can walk it back to center and go the opposite direction. All right, Marichyasana is the second side. Lift back up, take the right seat down, swing the left leg forward, and you're probably off to the right side, so center your seat. Modify variation. Left ankle intersecting to the left heel intersecting to the right ankle. Or half lotus. Top of the right foot to left hip crease, stepping the left heel in. And you're on the outer right hip, outer right leg. Right, and then right hand to floor for support, left arm up, and forward fold here. Or binding. Right, so again, if you're not taking the full, the half lotus, you're intersecting left heel to the right ankle, shifting to the right side, left seat comes off the floor. Right hand to floor for support, left arm forward, and maybe this is good enough. If you're binding, it could just be a half bind, or if you can free up your right hand to take the full bind and fold forward the best you can. All right, so this is the modified version. Half lotus, left foot down, forward fold. If you can bind, I can't fully bind, so maybe I'll just keep the half bind here with the right hand supporting. That's about all that I can do. If you're able to, you can wrap the right hand back behind you for the full bind. All righty, let's break. Release, come back up. Keep the legs as they are. Twist your left. Wrap the right arm around your left knee. Back to center, counter twist to the right. Back to center. If you have your half lotus, undo the half lotus. And then everyone then swinging your left leg back behind you and through that pigeon. Walk back to down dog and take lots of movement. All right, when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands. And gently taking your feet down. And then lowering onto your back for recline twisting. Draw the left knee in. Take the right leg out to extend. Then left arm out to a T. And then twist to the right. Right? The left arm does not have to go out in a T position if that's not comfortable. The left arm can go downwards alongside the hips, alongside the mat. Release, take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, twist to the left. So again, your right arm out in a T. If that's not comfortable for you, downwards alongside the hips. Take it back to center, hugging both knees in. Once you're pretty neutral, pretty even, and you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation, arms alongside, eyes are closed. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and rolling over to the right side and come up, taking your non-dominant shin on top into a cross-legged position, reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Enough for home. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again. See you next time.